What's going on, everybody? This is Alexi Smith. Wanted to make a quick update video about what's going on. So I actually made a few videos, if you guys seen it, about the coronavirus, about the pandemic, what was going on with that whole situation. But as you may or may not know, there's a new situation going on where there's been riots in the streets, there's been blackouts happening. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit, not just the situation itself, but how it's affecting your money, right? So as we spoke about with the coronavirus, a lot of people know about the coronavirus as far as the health aspects, but they didn't know so much about how they were being affected financially by this crisis. So I wanted to go into the blackout and what was happening. You know, we're actually here in New York. A lot of crazy stuff's going on in New York and a lot of different parts in the country. So I wanted to talk about that. You know, so I didn't want to talk about whether people should be, protesting, or whether people should be rioting, or whether there should be a blackout. That's not the point of the video. When I did want to say that I am wearing all black, in honor of George Floyd and his family. So I did want to say that. But today is not about, what people should be doing or shouldn't be doing. It's more about, what does this mean? Right? Because a lot of times we're doing things and we don't realize the consequences of what it is that we're doing. So one of the things that, today is actually Tuesday, so there's been a blackout. I've seen all over Instagram. You guys probably seen it. There's a blackout on Instagram. But here's the thing. What is the goal? We got to understand what's the goal. Now, if the goal is to spread awareness, then that's fine. We can do things like that, right? But if the goal is to somehow affect Instagram, to make a post on Instagram about not making posts on Instagram, it doesn't make sense, right? I hope you guys got that, right? So if you really want to have an impact, then you got to be off of Instagram completely, right? If you really wanted to do something that was going to affect Instagram or those type of individuals, you would have to be able to separate yourself from it altogether, right? And which leads to my bigger topic that I wanted to talk about is understand that if they do successfully, and this is what a lot of protesters, a lot of people talking about, hey, we're not going to shop, we're not going to do anything, for a day, right? If you do something like this will affect the economy, right? And know this, when you stop making the economy do what it does, and you do it for a short period of time, it is not going to affect the big people. It's not going to affect the person who's already a millionaire or multi-billionaire. Who it's going to affect is everyday individuals like yourself, right? And I want you guys to really think about this and understand what I'm saying. If I have a problem with McDonald's and I stop eating McDonald's for 1 week, that doesn't hurt McDonald's. That's only going to hurt the people who are working at McDonald's, right? Because McDonald's is going to say, well, guess what? I was supposed to make $10 million today. I only made $1 million today. They're not going to take that $1 million from their pocket. What they're going to do is they're now going to pay everybody else less money. I hope you get what I'm saying. If we find a way to hurt the economy just a little bit, guess what that hurts? That hurts everybody who has a 401k. That hurts everybody who has a 403b. Your retirement is attached to the economy. So when you do something that only affects the economy a little bit, everybody's money is who's being affected, not the people who own the companies. They're not going to be hurting. What's going to happen is it's going to be individuals who are vested in those companies and they don't even realize it, right? Through a 401k with the S&P 500. Guess what? Now people's retirements are going to get cut in half. Guess what? Now people are going to have to work 4 or 5 years longer to have that same retirement. And I'm not saying that people should or shouldn't do certain things. The point of this video is just to make sure that I hope you guys understand what this equals. And right now, there's probably no stopping it. There's going to be blackouts. There's going to be people there's things in place that you can't stop. So you got to think, well, what does that equal for me? Well, what I want you guys to understand is if you have any money that's attached to the market, guess what? The market's going to drop again. The same way how the pandemic influenced the market to where it had a negative impact on the market. Everything that's going on now is going to have another negative impact on the market. And I'm not saying these things should or shouldn't happen. I'm saying you got to be aware of it, right? So the point of us making these videos, more than anything, guys, is not to just not to give you our opinions on the matter. It's to give you the facts on how this can and will affect you. And hopefully you're thinking about it in a way so you can do something to where at least you're protected, right? I hope Hope that makes sense, guys. We're going to make more videos. We're going to try to give you the best information so that you can make the best informed decision, not when it comes to the politics, but when it comes to, okay, if politics are going to happen no matter what does that equal for my pocket? And what should I do to protect myself in that scenario? Hope that made sense, but we will be making some more videos. Just wanted to leave that with you guys, and that's all we have for now.